Hey everyone, this is Noble Artist here, and this is going to be, I guess technically my first Historical Wednesday figure. I know I didn't post the last two videos. I should have yesterday and on Monday, but I had a lot of projects going on and I had a lot of stuff I had to take care of. I got my room all cleaned up and straightened, and I did a lot of my Legos. You guys don't know it, but I have a ton of stuff, a ton of supplies, and well, not a ton, but I have a lot of stuff, and it was just all over the place, and I had to get it organized. So I spent the last couple of days trying to organize everything, and I went through all my pieces, and I'll show you really fast. I organized this a little better, got this divided. I made these cool little containers out of an old Lego set box that I had, and then I made another one over there for my battle packs as I make them, and then I went through my stuff and then just organized it. This may not look organized, but these are shelves, not shelves, but I divided all this stuff up, made this out of cardboard, and just made little pockets for all that stuff to go into. So all my supplies are organized, and I have a couple more bins that I just bagged everything and just got it all together. But anyway, that took some time, and it was harder to get to my videos. So moving on, you guys want to see this figure, just trying to explain myself, I guess. But this here is a figure that I made a long time ago. This is my Colonial Soldier, and I made this because my brothers and we had a contest to see who can make the best colonial type figure. My brother made a French troop, which I don't have his stuff with me now. Then my oldest brother, he made, I believe it was kind of like what I did, how it was a Scottish kind of type figure. His was amazing. His made all of ours look bad. I actually think his was German. But anyway, his was awesome. But this is the one that I made, and this figure is, if I get my time right, probably 7 or 8 years old. Yeah, I would say it's about 8 years old. So this figure definitely has survived the times. It used to have a saber on his side. With this sash came down, he had a saber, which I either lost or it broke. But that's what that sash is for. His gun did have a bayonet on it, but I do not have that. So this figure has fallen to a little bit of ruin, but I dusted it off as best as I could, and I'm not going to repaint or do any of that stuff to it because I'm trying to, I'm going to keep it the way it is right now because I don't want to mess it up by trying to redo stuff. But I'm going to go ahead and take this gun out of the hand. This gun is pretty, it's like the same gun for my Scottish Soldier. Really awesome. Making muskets are really fun. I'll show you more of that at the end of this video if I don't forget. So anyway, this figure was actually, if I can remember, I'm trying to remember back in the day, like when I made this, what I actually did. But I'll start with the feet first. I painted the bottom part black, and then this is actually leather. I had really thin leather that I used, and I made it look like he has boots. I mean, that looks like he has like tall boots. You'll see like those colonials wear, but it is just painted black, and then this piece right here is like the lip of the boot coming over, which gives it that nice look. And then of course he has just plain white legs, and then I gave him, to move his hand a little bit, he does have a belt right up here. He has the belt buckle, and then I'm not sure if that light is too bright shining on it, but he has the belt buckle. Now this was back in the day when I didn't do stuff the easy way, and I still don't do stuff the easy way now, but hold on, I'm going to close that window because on my screen that white is like glowing really bright, and I'm not sure how well you can see it. But when I made this belt buckle, I actually wove the belt through the metal. I cut two holes, two slits in the metal, and then I actually, so it's a real belt. Like this piece of metal is like the fabric is looped through the metal both sides, so that is not going anywhere. But then I got that going there. I got the sash, which turns around into his. It kind of juts out because that's where his saber was, and I made this little piece right here so it can, it would be able to come undone, so it can open up right there, so his saber can come out. And then it just kind of locks back into place. There's like some metal there for a little hook. But his saber I do not have, unfortunately. But moving on to his chest, he does have, I put a piece of fabric down first, so his chest has a piece of white fabric. And then I just cut out this shape here for this fabric, painted that blue, same with the other side. And then a third piece of fabric right here as the coat kind of folds in. If you've seen a picture of Colonial Soldiers, just look up, go to Google Images and type that in, and you'll see a lot of stuff like this. I didn't exactly copy a picture. I just went with what I wanted to do, and I use the same kind of color schemes, obviously, but as far as what this is, it's all original. And I have buttons right here. These are actually metal buttons that I cut out and painted. I think there was gold at one point. And then I got some small detailing here, painted some gold stripes in that inner piece. Moving on to the arms. Now this is actually, I believe, one piece of fabric that I wrapped around his arm and then folded it back towards itself to kind of give it that little cufflink look. Because you know their arms, they have a lot of fancy clothes and it's kind of baggy, kind of, you know, their sleeves are really big. But that's what that is right there. I'm not sure. I'll move his hand up so you can see it. If his hand will move, I don't even know if his hands move. Yep. So you can see that goes all the way around and it kind of folds back, which I believe gives it some really good detail. And then for his shoulders, he has the two shoulder pads. Really, I guess it's more like aesthetics. And then I have a piece of metal on the top, which at one point were painted gold. And then, actually no, I think I left that the natural color of the gold. That's what that is. And then these little tassels, little tassel things here. These I painted red. I cut these off of my lamp. I had a lamp that had these little dingly things on it. Painted them red, and then by putting a lot of glue on there to hold them, they actually got kind of stiff, but they don't interfere too much with the arms moving, because I can, as you can see, the arms move up and down nicely. He was holding the gun at the earlier, so you can tell that he can do that. So that is that. And then the back is pretty plain. I just left it because he has this sash going around, and I don't know why I left it plain, but I guess I could have put some more stuff there, maybe like a pack of some sort. But I figured if he has a saber, and just the color, not the color, but the suit itself, he's higher up, he's higher ranking, so he probably wouldn't be carrying a lot of the supplies and gear, stuff like that. This helmet is one of the only helmets that I made that doesn't fit exactly how I would want it to. But this helmet I made from scratch with fabric. I had leather. I had some other clothing material, kind of cloth that I used. But as you can see, it is the colonial fashion. I have the white going around. Got the little tassels in the middle on either side. And then, yeah, it's just like a lot of layers of fabric and different stuff. And then it kind of has a shine to it because I put a clear coat over it to protect it. The front, you might not be able to see that, but it's a little bird, maybe an eagle. We'll say it's an eagle on the front. And then I got this little plumage going up top. I'll take it off. You guys can see the inside. As you can tell, it's fabric, and then, like, of course, this top part, or the top part, and then the visors, kind of like a leather type material that I had. So a really awesome helmet made from scratch. And then his head. This is why someone mentioned before they saw a Sharpie in the background of my videos, and they were kind of disappointed. But I don't have anything against Sharpies. It is a tool that people use. I use a fine pin, which is, you can call it a Sharpie. It's a fine point for the details in the head. This head I made. Gave him some hair. That shine you see is because I put a clear coat on it, fingernail polish, clear coat, so it would not scratch off. And I do use Sharpies for making things. I don't customize a whole figure with Sharpies. But I'll use them for their color if I'm painting stuff like this, where it's like something that I need to be see-through, or I'll make a weapon. I'll use Sharpies. But yes, I do use them for the head because that's the only way you can get detail on the head. But yeah, this is my Colonial Soldier. I hope you guys enjoyed it. I'm going to try to bring you guys a historical figure every Wednesday. If possible, they do take a long time to make, so it might be every other Wednesday, and if it doesn't come out on Wednesday and I make one, I'll just show you anyway. I'm going to move this guy out of the way, show you guys his musket, his muzzle loader. This was a lot of fun to make. Basically, it's a piece of got some dowel rod, got a metal barrel. This is actually the metal that I use for the barrel. And then I got some metal clips going around it, and then I added some detail in the middle of that like diamond piece on either side. Then I made a fancier piece down here by the stock right there. Got some metal surrounding the stock, and then I have the finger guard, got the trigger in there. You can see the trigger, might not show up, but it's in there. They got the firing pin, got the whole shebang all back there. I mean, it doesn't obviously work or anything, but not like work, but this doesn't move. But it's accurate to what it looks like, and yeah, it's a really awesome gun. Got the barrel, kabam! So yeah, and it had a bayonet that fit over the end, which was really awesome. But I can't find it. But if I do make another one of these type of figures, I will definitely make another one of these, a more not modern, but a better version with newer pieces and all that good stuff, and he will be fitted with a bayonet. But I do want to make a squad of soldiers like this, maybe make a bunch of Minutemen. I think that'd be really awesome to do. But yeah, if you guys enjoyed this video, please hitchhike it. And when I do, or not when I do, but if I get time today, I'm going to also post a tutorial, and then I will post the You Pick I Paint. I know, I'm sorry, things aren't going to be coming out, you know, every day as they're supposed to for now. So I will make them this week, so don't worry. But yes, thanks for watching. Let me know. Leave some comments down below. Let me know what type of figures you want to see. Pick a historical time period. Let me know. I also want to do a bunch of Romans. I made a Roman soldier back in the day, and I can't find the pictures, unfortunately, but it was really awesome. I put so much detail into that figure. But yeah, thanks for watching this video. God bless. Have an awesome day, and I'll see you guys later.